hello everyone. We are about to embark on a fiery flow and go. Fiery, right? What does that even mean? Um, we will take on a flow and go practice in the essence of postures, movement, getting things going, getting the heat going, feeling it in our physical experience, and using our bodies as a means to check in with patterns, check in with how we do things, and kind of getting that heat going, purifying within ourselves and within our experiences. So do what you can, take breaks when you need. I think that most importantly, like you know what you need and you know what you don't need. I will be segueing in a supported headstand, or an option if you don't like your head, you can take it to a forearm balance. So fiery is the key word. It's actually in the title. So if you're ready, you'll get on your mats and yeah, let's do this thing. If you want 2 blocks, I would recommend, if you want props, they're right there. And anything else that you're used to or prefer to have in your practice. Okay, we're gonna get started kneeling. Let's take a nice long breath in. Open up the mouth, exhale. Let it all out. And we'll seal the lips, breathing in and out through the nose. If you'd like to practice the Ujjayi breath, you can engage the walls of the throat towards each other. Start to hear a little bit of your breath. Just take a few rounds to center yourself. You are here on your mat. You are exactly where you're supposed to be. You are exactly who you're supposed to be. You are not lacking anything, but you are abundant. You are a spark of divinity here in this human form. You'll blink the eyes open if they're closed. You're going to inhale, reach the arms overhead. As you exhale, right hand comes down beside the right hip. Breathe in, reach the left fingers over. Stay here as you exhale, soften the right shoulder, come through center, left hand to the ground. Inhale, reach the arms up, side body's long. As you exhale, left hand down. Inhale, reach the right fingers over. Stay here. And then come on up through center. You're just going to take your palms together behind your back, interlace your fingers, extend the arms to your degree. And then see if you can try to bend those elbows up. And suddenly your shoulders are like, what am I doing? Okay, try to bend the elbows up slightly, re-extend the arms. Notice if you're starting to lean forward, try to stay up tall, bend the elbows up, woo! And extend them long, and then slowly let the arms extend out long. Try to pull them apart, let the webbing, the interlacing of your fingers, keep your hands together. So feel a toning and stretching in the chest, the shoulders. Breathe in. Breathe out. Feel your ribs wrap around your navel. Breathe in. Shins press down. Breathe out. And then releasing the hands. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands come to tabletop posture, right underneath the shoulders. Pressing the ground away, you're going to inhale, take that right leg way back behind you, hold it up in space. Point your pinky toe down by rolling your right inner thigh up. And as you exhale, reach your left arm in front of you. Hold here, take a deep breath in, reach a little further apart, look forward, let your gaze inspire your shape, big space. And as you exhale, you're just going to take that elbow towards your knee, maybe look down, round a little, inhale for a length. Exhale, elbow to knee. Last one, inhale for a length. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, reach really far apart. Set that left hand down as you exhale. Tuck your left toes. Deep breath in. Reach that right leg high. Reach the left heel down. And then just exhale, set the right foot down. Inhale, ripple forward to plank. Look forward. Hold as you exhale. Drive the ground away. Keep the gaze forward. Lungs reaching forward. Breathe in. Exhale here. One more deep breath in. Exhale, knees down. Tabletop pose. Then you're gonna float that left leg back in space behind you. Breathe in. Link pinky toe down, inner thigh high. Exhale, reach your right arm in front of you. Breathe in, reach a little further. Exhale to tap. Two more of those. Inhale, apart. Exhale to tap. Try not to dump in your left wrist or shoulder. Together, apart. Set the right hand down, tuck the right toes. Inhale, reach the heel down, lift the left heel high. And then exhale, set it down. Take your feet as wide as your mat. Press your chest back. Let your skull be heavy. Shake it out. Breathing in and out. And then you'll slowly come forward to a wider plank. This is where things get fun. Okay, shoulders over wrists, heels drive back. Heels of the hands drive the top of your mat back. Come onto your right fingertips, breathe in. Breathe out, set your right fingertips down. Come onto your left fingertips, breathe in. Set your left fingertips down. Lift your right leg up, breathe in. Breathe out, set it down. Lift your left leg, breathe in. Exhale, set it down. Hips go up and back. Wide leg down dog. Step your feet back on an inhale. Exhale, start to look forward. Inhale, come to your toes. And as you breathe out, walk your feet forward. Let your skull be heavy. Grab opposite elbows. Give your shoulders and arms a break. Maybe sway side to side. You might bend your knees really deeply here. You may also be more in extension with the legs. A long breath in. A full breath out. Let your arms fall as you inhale, round up to standing. Nice and tall, Tadasana. Inhale, reach up, grab opposite elbows. Use the exhale to side bend. Look under the left arm. Inhale through center, exhale, side bend. Look under the right arm. Inhale through center, look up. As you exhale, look forward, bring your palms together, interlace. Extend the arms, take a deep breath in. Bend your knees, lift your heart a little higher. One more, inhale. As you exhale, forward fold, arms go overhead. Shake the head, yes. Change your mind, shake it, no. Let your arms come down. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, look forward, lengthen the legs and the spine. Keep looking forward as you exhale to plank. Hold plank for the inhale. Exhale, down dog. Inhale to your toes, looking forward. Exhale, work your feet to the top. Inhale, find that extension in the legs, the spine. Fold and keep those legs straight. Bend the knees now as you press up to standing. Inhale, grab opposite elbows. Exhale, side bend to your right. Inhale through center. Exhale, side bend to your left. Breath in through center as you look up, reach up, maybe build back. Exhale through Tadasana, non-dominant clasp behind you. Extend the arms. Bend the elbows, extend the arms. Bend the knees. Inhale, lift the heart. And exhale, forward fold. Stay here as you inhale. And then exhale, let your hands come down. Find that length. Inhale, that half lift. Lengthen and extend. Hold your gaze forward as you step back to plank. Hold plank for the inhale. Once you start looking at your thumbs. And keep looking at your thumbs as you exhale. Take it to down dog. Deep breath in. Step your right foot to the top of your mat. Okay. You're going to plant your left heel down. Rise up, warrior one. Breathe in. Nice long inhale. Right hips drawing back. Hips trying to find each other side by side. As you exhale, bring your elbows to goalpost arms. Breathe in, draw the elbows back. And as you exhale, hook left arm underneath right for your version of eagle bind. And you've got a few options here. You can just stay like this, or if you can find this, you can take this. You can keep the backs of your arms together, or you can just hug your shoulders with your hands. Try to get your elbows in line with your shoulder blades reaching back, your elbows reaching forward. And then you're going to wave your arms up whether they're in full bound or just in a hug. Elbows up, look up. As you exhale, elbows into the ribs, rounded. Keep reaching that right knee forward. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, round in. Last one, inhale, lift up. Exhale, round in, kind of like a humble warrior, tucking inside of that right knee slightly. Unwind the arms. Inhale, lift up, bring up your back heel, find high lunge, crescent warrior. So here we're trying to pull that right hip back still, right shin's reaching away from the left heel. You can bring your hands to your pelvis, notice if you're tucked or tilted, really get that tailbone down, reach out of the pelvis, breathe in. Exhale, twist to your right, left fingers forward, right hand back. Gaze can stay forward or work to that back hand. And inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Feel the heat. Exhale. Right arm around the low back. Forearm presses in. Inhale, left arm reaches high. Lift your gaze. Exhale, drop those hips a little lower. Breathe in. As you exhale, cartwheel down. Runner's lunge, long breath in. Exhale, step that left foot halfway towards the right foot. Turn the foot out about 45. Inhale for length. Exhale, fold, Parsvottanasana. Pyramid pose. 2 rounds of breath. If you feel your breath slipping away, slow down, take rest, really hone in on that. Bend your right knee slightly, inhale, standing splits. Lift your left toes high. As you exhale, left foot meets right on the ground. Inhale, Utkatasana, chair pose. Hands can come to heart center. Press your heart into your thumbs. And then see if you can take your shins back a little bit so you can see your toes. Breathe in. Breathe out. Notice if you're clenching your hip flexors, try to soften that space. And maybe your thigh bones can drop a little bit. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. And then as you breathe out, start to bounce here in place. Breathe in. Breathe out. Let the breath stay long and steady. Breath in. Breath out. Inhale, stand up tall. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale to plank. Lightly step back. Hold plank on the inhale. As you exhale, shift forward. You can lower to your stomachs or hover in Chaturanga Dandasana. You can turn to the tops of the feet or keep the toes tucked for up dog. Breathing in, thigh bones lift up. And as you exhale, that bent knee down dog, looking forward. Inhale, come to plank. Gaze stays forward. Now look at your thumbs. Exhale. Keep looking at your thumbs. Down dog. Step your left foot to the top. Let your right heel down. Inhale, warrior one. About 2 rounds of breath here to situate. Get centered, get rooted in. Make the shape its own experience, this own side its own experience. Left shin reaching away from the right heel. Elbows bend out to the side. And this time, right arm sweeps underneath the left. Elbows in line with shoulders, elbows forward, shoulder blades back. Find the opposition. Inhale, as if you could punch the wall behind you or elbows to the ceiling. Exhale, elbows into ribs. Inhale up. Exhale down. Last one, lift up, inhale. As you exhale, try to humble this warrior. Left shoulder towards that left knee. Keep pulling the left hip back to the midline. Breath in. Start to unwind as you breathe out. You're going to inhale, lift up, high lunge, crescent warrior. Stay here, left shin reaching away from right heel. Breath in. Reach out of your pelvis as you breathe out. We twist to our left. Right fingers forward, left hand back. Breathe in. Drive that right thigh bone up, heel behind you. Breathe out. Maybe look to the left hand. Left forearm wraps around the low back, press it into the back. Right arm reaches up. Inhale, look up. Exhale, keep those hips low. Inhale for a little more length. Exhale, cartwheel down. Step your right foot halfway to your left foot. Inhale for length, and exhale, fold right back in. Take a couple breaths here. Gonna take that standing splits again. So you have to bend the standing front leg, okay, your left foot. to extend up into your splits. Breath in, breath out. You can open it, you can square it. This is really up to you. Breath in. And as you breathe out, right foot will come down to the mat. Inhale, chair pose. Hips go back, arms can come up. Exhale, hands to your heart center. Take a deep breath in. A long breath out. Inhale, lift your heels. Focus your gaze somewhere. Exhale, lower your heels. Inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, lower your heels. Last one, inhale, lift your heels. The choice to stay here and bounce or lower the heels and then add the bounce as you breathe out. Breath in. Breath out. 2 more of those. All of this is temporary. It eventually ends. And inhale, stand up tall. Exhale, fold forward. Find length on the breath in. Exhale to plank. Hold plank for the inhale. Shift forward and lower if you'd like. You can always hold plank. Up dog. Down dog. Knees down, cross the ankles. Come onto your sit bones. We're gonna let our legs go long here for a moment. Okay, we really started to work up the heat in the legs. We're gonna mobilize them for transition later to that headstand practice if you like. I want you to think about toes back, arms up. Inhale, come halfway down. Okay, as you exhale, reach a little further. Breathe in. Then exhale, come about halfway down. Inhale, look forward. Reach a little further from your sit bones. Exhale, arms just drape, chin tucks in. Take 3 breaths in and out. Notice where there's tension. Use the breath to create expansion there. More space, more room for yourself. You'll inhale, walk your hands in. You'll plant your hands behind your hips, fingers point to the waist. Lift up, alter pose or reverse table. Hands pressed down. You can look forward. You can look to the ceiling. You can even look back if that feels available. Take a deep breath in. Open the mouth and exhale. Let it all out. Sit bones come down, breathing in. As you breathe out, lift your right leg, lift your left leg. You have a choice to keep your hands on the ground or start to take them under the thighs. Navasana, your boat pose. You're gonna hold for 5 rounds of breath here. Maybe eventually you can start to reach your index and middle fingers for your toes. And think of like a happy baby, but on your sit bones. Tailbone away, or rooted down and crown away from your tailbone. And then you might start to slowly extend one leg, followed by the other. Take a deep breath in. A long breath out. Notice where you look. Maybe lift the gaze, see if that creates a little more space where we can just, right, our shoulders, our upper back. A long breath in. I think we're almost there. A long breath out. One more round. Inhale. As you exhale, you're going to cross the ankles, plant the hands, tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Long breath in. Full breath out through the nose. Inhale, ripple forward to plank. Get this place where your hands are in line with your shoulders, middle of the wrists with the outer framework of the shoulders. If you've heard me say that in a group class before, we're really trying to create structural dynamics here. Middle of your wrists in line with the outside of your shoulders. So not super far out, not super far in, but within the framework, the outer framework of our upper body. Heels drive back. Knees can be down behind the hips to maintain a plank shape. Knees can be up, heels driving back, okay? Feel the ribs wrap around your corset. You're still holding for 3, 2, 1. Downward dog, look forward. Inhale, right foot steps to the top. High lunge, crescent warrior. Exhale. You're gonna hinge into a lightning bolt, thunderbolt pose. Inhale, come back up, crescent warrior. Exhale, warrior 2. Right palm flips, inhale, exalted warrior. As you exhale, extend your side ankle. Keep your legs as they are. Inhale, exalt it. Exhale, extended side angle. Last one, inhale. Exhale. As you inhale, sky archer pose, straighten that right leg, lean back, maybe tap that left shoulder, let the head go back. As you exhale, arms come to a T, toes turn in, heels turn in, bend the elbows, bend the knees, drop into the Vinyasa, goddess squat. And we're gonna hold here. Inner knees out, squeeze the glutes, lift the corners of your mouth. We're in this together. Take a deep breath in. This is all temporary, it eventually ends. A long breath out. Inhale. Exhale. Last one, long breath in. Take a little lower, full breath out. Inhale, stand up tall, 5-pointed star. Turn your toes in, heels out. Palms meet behind your back, interlace and extend. Think heart forward and up. And then as you come down, think thigh bones back, not your butt back, okay, swinging back, but efforted, press your thigh bones back. Fold forward for 3 rounds of breath. Hands will come down, inhale to find length. As you exhale, walk it forward, wide-legged down dog. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, you're gonna walk your hands in under your shoulders. Okay, you're gonna take it to your left foot, all right? Runner's lunge to your left leg. And as you exhale, you're gonna come to a seated open twist. And how are we gonna do that? You're gonna tuck your right knee behind or just outside of your left ankle. Yeah. Left elbow inside the left knee, opening to an open twist. Look over that right shoulder behind you. Take a deep breath in. A long breath out. A deep breath in. A long breath out. And then you're going to come back to face the left leg. The toes are forward. The posture here is going to be Ardha Chandrasana. So it's a big lift up. We've been building heat. We've been building warmth. We're going to feel that left foot on the ground. You're going to reach the left fingers in front of the toes. You're going to work to lift that right leg up. Right arm, lift it up. Maybe the gaze goes up. Be okay falling out of this shape. That's part of the practice, is to climb in over and over. It's a practice consistently. A long period of time means that there has room to be moving away. We might lift up, stand up, climb back down, float it off. Take one more round of breath as you are. And as you exhale, right hand comes down, breathe in, standing splits. Exhale, cross right ankle behind the left. Take a deep breath in, find length. And as you exhale, fold forward. Legs can be bent, they can be extended. Front leg might be bent, back leg might be extended. In and out. 2 more rounds. You're going to inhale, find length. As you exhale, you're going to bend your knees. You're going to step that right foot way back. Once again, find that runner's lunge. You can walk your hands back, breath in. And as you exhale, lightly step back to plank. Inhale, plank. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Looking forward, you're going to step that left foot to the top of your mat. Breathe in. Come on up, high lunge, crescent warrior. As you exhale, you're going to sweep the arms back, legs stay in lunging shape, thunderbolt pose. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, warrior 2. Okay. And then we build from the center. Inhale, exalt it. Exhale, extend it. Right foot stays planted, left knee stays bent. Inhale, exalt it, left side body opens. Exhale, right side body. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, sky archer. Give that left leg a break. Stretch it out. As you exhale, arms come to a T. Toes turn in. Toes turn out. Heels turn in. Bend into your squat. This time, hands can come to your thigh bones. So as you bring your right shoulder forward, look to your left. Come through center as you exhale. Bring your left shoulder forward, look to the right. Inhale through center one more time. Squeeze the glutes. Exhale, right shoulder forward, look to the left. Inhale. Exhale, left shoulder forward. Inhale through center. Arms lift up. Exhale, drop a little lower. And then breathe in that five-pointed star. Stand a little tall. Shake those hips. Toes turn in. Heels turn out. Inhale, open the heart. Lift it up. Exhale. Again, thigh bones back as you fold. You can find a little movement here. You might take that wide-legged down dog. You might walk it from left to right. That the world is your oyster. Make of it what you'd like. Don't forget to keep breathing. And then you're gonna walk your hands towards that right foot this time, okay? Inhale, runner's lunge. And we're gonna take it to that seated twist. So left knee has to come behind or just outside the right ankle, so you find your sit bones on the ground. You're gonna open twist, right elbow inside the right knee. Look past your left shoulder. Breath in, breath out. Keep the breath long, even as the heart rate picks up. Bring control to the uncontrolled, which is the breath. We breathe on our own, our lungs work part of the autonomic system. We just work. But we can bring a little control to them, and it helps work with our heart rate, our mental capacity. You're gonna look forward towards your right foot. You're gonna reach in front of your right toes. You're gonna take off that left shin and lift the outside edge of that left foot up. Your left leg's not having a casual experience here. It is fully participating. And bring it more forward, if anything, than back. When we start to arch into this, it becomes harder for our spine to kind of take those exaggerated curves. Maybe work to float up, stand up, and then try it from the top down. Stay active in both legs, both arms, gaze, breath in. As you breathe out, standing splits. Lift those left toes high, inhale. Exhale, cross left ankle behind the right. Inhale to find length. Exhale to fold forward. Hold for 2 rounds of breath. You're gonna bend your knees, start to look forward, step your left foot back. Find that runner's lunge, breathe in. And as you exhale, lightly step to plank. Hold plank, take the flow, leave it out, go straight to down dog. Bring the knees down. When you're there, your asana, kneeling posture, 3 rounds of breath or child's pose. Keep that ujjayi breath. Let it anchor you in where you are. Where we have our power is the present moment. It's not in the past, it's not in the future. It's right here, it's right now. All that you are, all that is possible, here within your reach, within you. And a deep breath in. Open the mouth, exhale. Let it all out. We're gonna add and build and keep going. Inhale, table. Exhale, down dog. Right foot steps to the top as you breathe in. High lunge, crescent warrior. Exhale as we twist. Hips stay low. Inhale, exalt it. As you exhale, we're gonna find revolving our moves. So left hand to the ground, left leg floats up behind you. Toes point down, think inner thigh to the sky, and then right arm up to the ceiling. Or the hand can stay on the low back. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Step that left foot back. Inhale, high lunge, crescent warrior. Exhale, sweep it back. Inhale, come on up. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, exalt it. Exhale, extend it. Breathe in, right side body opens. Breathe out, left side body opens. One more time, inhale. Exhale. Inhale, sky archer. Exhale, Utthita Trikonasana, extended triangle pose. Now block underneath that right hand or right hand to the shin might feel nice. Your left thigh bone, your femurs coming forward and down. You're internally rotating here. You're externally expanding in your right leg. Take a deep breath in. A long breath out. Bend your right knee slightly as you come back up. Maybe a warrior two. Turn the toes in, right toes in, bend. Exhale, tap elbow to thigh. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, drop it low. Inhale, stand up tall, toes in, heels out, forward fold. If you practice a headstand or a handstand, crow, anything, you might take that when you're holding the shape. You can always add things on for yourself or take them out. I like to turn my wrists in the opposite direction at times to just give them a little wrist stretch. You're going to take it to that left foot. You're going to tuck that right knee behind the left ankle. You're going to take that right arm back. Twist to your right. Breath in. Breath out. Sit up tall. Breath in. Breath out. Look forward. Inhale. Half moon pose. Right leg floats. Take it up high. Opening. Maybe reach that right arm forward. As you exhale, standing splits. Breath in. As you breathe out, you're going to start to level your hips. Start to find a grounded warrior three. Hands can land under the shoulders. It's kind of like revolved moon, but we're right, balancing. And then maybe you find warrior three. Arms can extend. Toes of the right foot might point. They might flex. They might floint right in between. Breath in. Breath out. Inhale, runner's lunge. Exhale to plank. Inhale, plank. Exhale. Take a flow of your choice. Leave it out. Looking forward, down dog. Inhale, high lunge, crescent warrior. Exhale, we take the twist. Inhale, exalt it. As you exhale, revolve the moon. So left foot stays planted, right pinky toe down, inner thigh high. Maybe left hand to the ceiling, looking up. Step that right foot back. Inhale, back to that high lunge. Exhale, hinge at the waist. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, warrior two. Are we feeling the heat? Here we go. Inhale, exalt it. Exhale, extend it. Two more. Breath in. Breath out. Let your legs support you. Breath in. Breath out. Inhale, sky archer. As you exhale, extended triangle, expanded triangle. Right thigh bone internally rotating, left thigh bone opening up, gazing maybe past those right fingers. Breath in, breath out. We're never locking our legs out. There's always a micro bend here so we can activate the quadriceps. And then you'll come up, slight bend, turn your toes. Heels in, toes out, drop into your squat. And then lift that right heel. Let's bounce for 3, 2, 1. Lower, lift your left heel, bouncing 3, 2, 1. Lower, lifting heels, 3, 2, 1. And lower, inhale, stand up tall. Toes in, heels out, bow down. Take it, give yourself a couple breaths. You'll walk those hands forward to your right foot this time. And then you're going to tuck left knee behind the right. Sit down, sweep that left arm if you'd like, up and over. Right hand inside the knee, look past your left shoulder. Take a round of breath in and out. In and out. As you look forward, right hand to the ground. Inhale, left leg to the sky. Maybe you sweep the left arm forward and standing splits. Level your hips, pinky toes down. Hands under your shoulders. You might have to bend that right knee a lot. And then you can come up to warrior three. Your variation for 3, 2, 1. Runner's lunge, breath in. Breath out lightly to plank. Inhale and plank. Exhale. Take a sequence of moving down and opening the heart or straight to down dog. Knees down, hips to heels. Here we go. Let's find a few breaths. Take a drink. Do what you need. We're going to put all of that together one last time. Okay. Hold things longer if they feel better. Leave them out. This is your own. This is the lovely thing about a yoga practice. It's always your own. Inhale, table. I'm just going to mostly call the poses now. Exhale, down dog. Looking forward. Inhale, crescent warrior. Exhale, open twist. Left fingers forward. Inhale, revolve, exalt. Exhale, revolve, moon. Inhale, crescent warrior. Exhale to thunderbolt. Inhale, back to crescent warrior. Exhale, Virabhadrasana 2, warrior 2. Inhale, Shanti Virabhadrasana, exalted. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, exalted. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, sky archer. Exhale, extended triangle pose. Breathe in, wide-legged stance. Breathe out, goddess squat. 5 breaths here, in and out. Maybe you get a little sassy with those hips. Maybe you just hold and find a steady breath. Inhale, 5-pointed star. Toes in. Exhale, wide-legged fold. Inhale, runner's lunge to your left foot. Exhale, seated twist as we prep for Matsyendrasana. We're going to take that left arm inside of the left elbow, right hand behind you. Take a deep breath in and out. Inhale, half moon pose. Exhale, standing splits. Inhale, warrior 3. Exhale, runner's lunge. Breathe in plank, maybe a 3-limb plank to a 3-limb chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog, looking forward, left foot steps to the top. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, open twist. Inhale, revolve, exalt. Exhale, revolve the moon. Inhale, crescent warrior. Exhale, thunderbolt. Breathe in, crescent warrior. Last side, guys. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, exalted. Exhale, extended. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Breath out. Inhale, sky archer. Exhale, extended side angle. Breathe in to come up. Toes in, toes out. Drop into your squat. 5 rounds of breath. maybe get a little sassy. Inhale, straighten, toes in, heart high, bow forward, bring it on down. Walk it to your right foot, inhale, runner's lunge. Exhale, prep to seated twist. Left hand behind you, right elbow in, breath in, breath out. Inhale, half moon pose. Exhale, standing splits. Inhale, warrior three. Exhale, runner's lunge. Breath into plank. Exhale, down dog. Knees down. Keep your toes tucked as you sit back onto your heels. You might feel this in your arches quite a bit. You work them. Try to stay lifted. And we're going to work on prep for forearm headstand, supported headstand, forearm balancing pose. So what we're going to do is consider a couple of things. Grab opposite elbows, okay? Bring them in front of the knees. There's a video I put up earlier today that breaks this down significantly, so you're welcome to take a look at that. What we want is elbows for shoulder distance apart. That's why we grab them and find that framework. And you will interlace your fingers. Okay, take your hips up and back. And so you might have to step your feet back. Walking forward, you can place your head down, the back of your head, by looking back behind you, lift up into a headstand pose. My hands are gripping my head, my elbows are pressing down, my forearms are participating. There's little to no weight in my head. So one variation of it. Another is if you like to come into forearm plank, you can start in table, come onto your forearms, step your feet back. I find that my shoulders kind of already shrugged, so it's good to maybe get the framework of the arms, find this plank, and maybe you just work on this right here, mobility and strength, and stepping it back, okay? So toes towards, looking forward. We've done a lot of standing splits, it's a segue here. So you might lift up and eventually find a little balance for yourself on your forearms. If you don't like having your head down on the ground. So, take a few deep breaths. Maybe you were practicing alongside, maybe you were just watching and being like, that pregnant girl, what's she doing? All of the above is allowed. We're gonna start in forearm plank together. If you want to prep it from grabbing your elbows, just scoot a little closer. If you saw my demo, it was really far back on my mat, and it'll be nice to have some gripping underneath your feet. And we'll start there, and we'll hold for 5 counts, and then you'll choose where you want to go as we work our feet forward. So, elbows under shoulders, feet go back to the back of your mat, gaze is forward, breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Start to walk your feet towards your elbows. Breathe in. Breathe out. Maybe you bring your palms together. Breathe in. Head comes to the ground. Breathe out. Walk your feet in some more. Breathe in. Lift your feet up. Breathe out. Extend your legs one at a time. You're pretty good at practicing this. Then you might extend them both. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. One foot down, breathe out, followed by the other. If you got inverted, breathe in. Sit up tall, open them up, and breathe out. And you've done it. We've got it down to the cool down part. We're surviving here. Let your right heel go towards the right corner of your mat. Turn your torso to that right leg. And exhale, full Janu Shirsasana. Breath in. Breath out. Take 2 more of those. You'll sit up tall. On your inhale, just switch legs. Left heel towards the left edge of your mat. Right heel into your groin. Breath in, breath out. And you'll slowly come up to seated. You're gonna bring that right leg long, shake it out, toes in and out. And then we're gonna take our right knee. We're gonna bend it in. I'm debating whether I'm gonna face forward. I'm gonna face you. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna sit in a wider spot. You're gonna bend both knees in. Okay. Your toes are slightly turned out, so your knees are tracking in the same direction as your toes. With the fist in that right hand, the back of your hand, okay, the back of the hand itself is going to go in the hip crease. So you kind of have to turn that knee out, get that in the hip crease, elbow inside the knee. And you're like, what is this? Well, we're getting there, okay? Same thing on this side. Make a fist, slide it into that crease on that left side, bring it in. Now suddenly the backs of your shoulders might say, well, this is interesting. Stay put. If you're like, I got a little more room to explore, maybe walk those feet into your degree of discomfort, because discomfort is different than pain, and we're working on that fire, that heat arriving on the other side of the obstacle. Breath in, breath out. It's all temporary, y'all. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in. As you breathe out, start to take your feet apart as far as you can. Slide one elbow out, slide the other elbow out. Stretch the legs out, reach up. Exhale, bring your hands down, toes in and out. Once again, you bring the hands beside you. Lift and scoot a little further into your seat. Take a breath in and exhale. Working as if you could chest bump the ground, okay? So not rounding quite yet, but reaching forward with the sit bones down, tailbone almost going back slightly, toes up and even back if you can. Breath in, breath out, chin can tuck in. Breath in, breath out. Last one, inhale, exhale, and inhale, walk your hands in, sit up tall. And then help those legs together. Bring your feet together. Your knees apart. And you can start to flutter the wings of your butterfly here. Baddha Konasana, bound angle or cobbler's pose. You're just gonna flutter, flutter, flutter. And suddenly you're gonna press the feet away so they make more of a diamond or square shape. Take a breath in. As you exhale, round over your legs. Let your head work towards your feet. Hold for 5 breaths. Last inhale. Full exhale. And then you'll slowly come up to seated. You're gonna work your way onto your backs. You're after 20 weeks along your pregnancy, you don't want to spend a long period of time on your back. So you can always take versions of this reclined. I'm just gonna demonstrate for a whole. We're gonna take a supine twist. And so you're going to lay down, okay? Arms will come out to the side like wings. I want you to pick up your hips and take them over to the left edge of your mat, and then drop your knees to the right. So your spine mostly lines up on the center. You can pick the head up and turn it to your left. Take a few breaths. Feel your chest stay open. More room from left hip to left armpit. As you breathe out, imagine your belly button spiraling to the ground. Look up to the ceiling. Bring your knees through center. And then your hips through center, your toes. Pause for a moment. Feel this pose. Feel this space. And then scoot the hips over to the right. Drop your knees over to the left. And then pick up the head and turn it to the right if that's available. Breathe into the right side body. Breathe out deeply. On an inhale, you'll bring your knees through center, your hips, your feet, your toes. You're gonna lift that right leg up to the ceiling, cross right ankle over left thigh, reach the right knee forward. And then draw your left thigh bone towards your chest, interlace the hands behind the left thigh. You can keep that left leg bent, you can extend it. You can even grab a hold of that shin. This is a seated pigeon. If you've got a good hold on that left leg, you can even take the right hand or right elbow to the inner right knee and gently press it away. Stay in flexion in your right toes and your left toes as well, best you can. Breath in, breath out. Breath in, breath out. One more inhale. Exhale, set it. Left foot down, set the right foot down. Feel your toes, feel your feet. Inhale, lift your left leg up, cross the left ankle on right thigh, flex the left toes. Reach the left knee forward and bring your right thigh towards your chest. Interlace, maybe extend. You can even rebend and grab the shin. If you got a good grip, you can try it on the other side to get the left knee forward. Take another big breath in. As you breathe out, soften and release. Let the left leg come off. Inner knees touch, arms around the chest. Take a deep breath in. Open the mouth, exhale, let it all out. Switch which arm's on top. Take another deep breath in. Open the mouth. Let it all out. Bring your feet together. Let them go long. Reach your arms out long. Stretch it apart. As you exhale, walk your feet to the bottom right corner. Arms up and over to the top right. You can bend the elbows, grab opposite elbows. You can cross left ankle on right. Take a deep breath in. It's like a side bend on your back. You're making a crescent shape with the body. Out. Uncross the ankles, release the elbows through center, find some space. Take it over to the left. Once again, you can grab opposite elbows. Right ankle might cross left. Chest stays open to the ceiling. Take a deep breath in. Press it out through the nose. Uncross the ankles. Breathe in, back through center, reach apart. And as you exhale, prepare for your Shavasana. It might be nice to have a blanket underneath the head or under the upper back slightly, just to bring your back ribs down. If you experience any low back sensitivity, there's a lot of sensation there for you. You can also just bend the knees and even buckle the knees in if that feels more comfortable. Close your eyes, take a few deep breaths here. Notice how you're feeling, what's coming up. where you tend to wander, and if you can arrive right where you are. As you let go in Shavasana, start with the scan of the body. Allow the arches to soften, the ankles be relaxed, your calf muscles release, the backs of your knees, your thigh bones heavy into the ground, your glutes, your hips, your whole lower body relaxing. And the fingers, the palms, and the backs of the hands relaxed. The wrists spacious and surrendered. Your forearms relaxing, elbow creases softening. Loosen the grip of the muscles around the upper arm, the biceps and triceps, your armpits, your shoulders. Let the low back relax, your mid back, the back of your heart, your upper back. Allow the body to soften. Soften the walls of the throat, the jaw, the cheeks. Release in your sinuses, your eyelids heavy, your brow bones and the muscles around it soften, your forehead relaxes, your scalp, your skull, your brain, all that you are, relaxing, surrendering, letting go. Begin to deepen your breath. Feel the sensation of the inhale within you, expanding you, taking up more space. The exhale as you draw in, soften in, root into the ground beneath you. Allow the breath to sustain you as you grow your awareness out to your fingers and toes, your skull. Invite the movements of awakening and reawakening. From your backs, you might walk your feet in towards your seat and tip over to a side. And then rise to seated. A comfortable posture with the sit bones rooting into the ground, the crown lifted up to the sky. The palms meet in union over the heart. Feel this collective gesture, this union where duality were two become one. where we find our own oneness, our connection to the grand, the bigger landscape, the super consciousness, the universal essence that we carry within us. Mindfully lifting thumbs to the third eye. May this gratitude inspire our thoughts, which become our words, our actions, our behaviors and habits, our samskaras, the patterns in which we move through the world. Bowing forward to seal your practice. Namaste. Thank you all for being here. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and yeah, happy practice.